Hi, and welcome to another episode of I Am Making It Happen. I'm Nykole Tyson, and today we have the pleasure of speaking with a high school graduate. Not just a high school graduate, but a designer. She's created this whole ensemble this herself, and this is Ahlahna Modeste, a new graduate of the St. Croix Central High School. So we're going to find out how she was able to start her LJ Avenue creation of designs and how we can inspire other young ones in school to make it happen. Come along with us. So Ahlahna, thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, congratulations, first of all.
Thank
For
you.
graduating. How do you feel being finished with high school?
Feels great. I finally get to move on to another chapter in my life and further my education and go on the road to success.
Well, you're doing major things, so you're already very successful in my eyes. So how old are you?
I'm 17 years old right now.
So what's next for Ahlahna?
Well, I plan on going to Georgia for school in fashion design, and I also want to do fashion marketing. In the future, I want to open up my own business, so I also plan on taking some business classes so I can either own my own company or become a buyer for companies and other stores.
Nice. Well, this outfit that you have on, who created it?
I created it. I made it myself. I actually made it from scratch for the fashion show that I did recently. I made it inside of the sewing class I was in for Complex. And I got the idea from seeing one of my mother's dresses. She had a similar thing to it where it was white and it had a mesh stripe on the bottom. So I decided to make a two-piece, which is kind of in now, and match the skirt with the top. So it's a crop top.
So you could show your arms.
It's a crop top with...
It's like sheer. I like it.
It's a crop top with the two lines to match the skirt. And the skirt has the mesh to match the top, which is the sleeves.
Nice. Very stylish. It's two-piece?
Yeah, it's a two-piece.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yes, honey.
I didn't realize it. Nice, nice. What made you get started with sewing, and how did you become interested in starting your own clothing line?
Well, I took my first class when I was inside 9th grade for sewing. And I enjoyed the idea of altering my own clothes and designing things and having things that were exclusive to me. So when I was in 11th grade, I signed up for the C-Tech program inside of Complex, which I spent 2 years in clothing construction. So I'm now certified in clothing construction.
Wow, what is clothing construction?
Is the first year we learn the basics, like the parts of the fabric, the fibers, the different types, manufactured and man-made. And the second year we did more of hands-on things like working in the lab, sewing our own clothes, drawing, sketching.
You had a fashion show. Was that your first fashion show?
Yes, it was.
And how many models did you have? How many outfits did you create for that show?
I had about, I could say 5. Yeah,
Five.
5. Yeah, they were modeling my t-shirts, and my sister modeled one of my baseball dresses.
Nice. So do you already have your logo finished?
Not as of yet, but I'm still looking for an artist that can do it for me.
Okay, so hear that? She's looking for an artist, so maybe you'll get one to contact you. You're only 17. How long have you been doing your clothing line?
This is going on 4 years now because I started when I was in 10th grade.
Did that keep you focused in school?
I had to learn how to prioritize my time. My mom always told me to make sure I knew what I was doing and prioritize my time so then I wouldn't procrastinate and then get too overwhelmed with all my work.
Okay.
So there would be some nights where I would kind of get stressed out because I have projects and then I have to do people's orders. And I'm also in sports, so then I have practice. So then it was kind of a little hectic for a while, but I got through it.
Wow. So you were taking orders to create clothes?
Yes.
Like high school students?
Yeah.
Nice. Tell me the steps you took every day to make sure that you weren't overwhelmed. Because that's a lot. That you were still taking orders, you had your projects, you had homework, and then you were still in sports. That's a lot of things happening.
Yes, well, what I did was I would have a little book, one book that had all of my orders in it. And some people, they would have like deadlines because they want to wear it to like a party or an event. So I would write down the dates. And also for my homework or my projects, I'll put the date when it's due. And we have a calendar in our house. So I was able to write down the projects and when it's due. And first, I always make sure I get my schoolwork done. So the homework's first, then I make sure I get my projects, everything I need. and then I do the orders.
How did the orders come about? When did people know that you had the capabilities to sew and that you were so good?
Well, after I made my first t-shirt, it was a black shirt with a black bandana. I posted a picture on Instagram, and I said that it was a new design coming out, and I wanted to know if people liked it. So many people started commenting and asking for orders if I was selling. So after that, it just got bigger.
How big of an order have you gotten so far?
There was an order for, I believe, the InStyles band, and it wasn't in a short notice, but it was a lot of shirts to do at one time, about 6 shirts.
Wow.
So I had to go and get fabric for them and then their t-shirts. But after a while, I actually got the order and they liked the shirt.
How do you come up with your fashion ideas?
Like if I see a design that I might like, or a fabric that I might like, because I'm always inside of the fabric store. So I would think like, I could put this on a t-shirt, like what other styles can I do? The extended tee came to me because I saw a guy wearing a long shirt, like a long one. So I thought like, maybe I could add a bandana to it and you could
Make it more style. Yeah, instead of the long, you could have a style to it. I see that.
Yes,
Cool.
and a girl, she actually asked me for the sleeves and the pocket and the extended tee at the bottom. I didn't think of it at the time, but when she asked me for it and she wore it as a dress, then more people started to ask me for the bandana dresses and it became popular.
Really? So you started trends in high school?
Yes.
Okay. So Complex and Central people were wearing your clothes?
Yes.
Nice. So how do you feel when you see people wearing your clothes out?
It really makes me feel good because it means that somebody else liked something that I did and
They see your vision and
Yes.
that means that's a good thing. So I know it wasn't easy. High school is not easy. Junior high isn't easy. So did you experience any challenges?
Yeah, not many. Well, I did good in school. I was always on the honor roll. So there it wasn't really a problem for me. But it also had some times where I had to help out my mom, her being, a single mother now. So I had to help her out, help my sister out, make sure my mother wasn't too stressed out. There were actually some times when, I kind of felt discouraged to sew and whatnot because of, kind of the stress at home.
Okay.
But I have the support of my mother and my friends, so it helped me through it. And I'm happy that I didn't give up because I wouldn't be where I am today if I just settled for less.
So those times when you felt like giving up, what did you do to keep moving forward?
Well, mainly I just thought of like, what else would I do if I just gave up sewing? I can't just sit here and do nothing. I don't ever like to just sit and not have something to do or not look forward to something. I always like to have a goal. So I decided to not just be, lazy and not finish an order. I actually want to become somebody one day. So I said, Ahlahna, just work through it and you'll get through it. Everybody goes through hard times. And you can't make it big unless, you go through the struggle. So.
Oh, wow. And guys, this is a 17-year-old. Okay, this is what we have in the school system here. And this is public school. Okay? And so just definitely always exciting and so encouraging to see our young people having the kind of mindset to push through challenges because like you said, nothing is easy in life. You experience that, Brax, but you always just, think about how you could get over it because once you push through that, like you see, then you're able to see how much you've improved.
Yes.
And that's the best thing to experience or see in yourself, the growth. And as you can experience and see for yourself now, and there's going to be a lot more growing to do, as you know, but you start off on a right page. Did you ever have any temptations in school? Boys and things like that. How did you stay focused? Because sometimes some people can get derailed. So how were you able to stay focused in that area?
Well, while I was growing up, I always thought, stay away from boys, no boyfriend. So while I was in high school, I didn't really focus on boys that much, so that wasn't a problem for me. Mainly, I just did a lot of schoolwork, reading a lot, and when I found sewing, it was something else to help me, keep busy at home.
What are some tips that you would give individuals that in high school now looking to graduate like you? What are 5 tips? Do you have 5 tips that you can give them in regards to making it happen in high school?
Yes, I do. I would say first, you need to make sure you get an education, school first. Whether it is get an education in your academics or the field that you love, make sure You know everything about it. Prioritize your time wisely because you don't want to put it off for tomorrow when you can just do it today. And then you get overwhelmed and want to give up. Make sure you have a goal, whether it's a long-term goal or a short-term goal. So then you always have something that you're looking forward to that you can accomplish.
That's 3.
Also, make sure you're independent, but not stay alone. Make sure you also have a support system, your family, your friends. Don't wait for somebody to make a decision for you. Make sure that you know what you want for yourself. And also,
drum roll, number 5.
And also, don't let what others think or say, or if they may not like your decisions or the things that you are doing. What you're doing is for yourself. They can't see what you have going for yourself. They didn't give you the gift that God gave you.
Nice.
So don't be distracted or don't get discouraged when somebody says they don't like your idea, because you know what you want to do. You know what you love to do. So just keep striving and keep, following your dreams.
Those are solid 5 tips. Right on. Mommy's giving 5 thumbs up. This is Tiffany Jane's production right here, right?
Oh, yes. Shall I show my face?
This is Tiffany Jane's production. This is the product, and Mommy's so proud. She want be in it. So
Oh.
yeah, this is Tiffany, her mom.
So proud of my baby.
So those are solid 5 tips, man. I mean, really proud of you with that, and we can definitely make sure that this is shared so other young ones can implement this in school. 9th grade to 12th grade is a lot that can happen in those 4 years. So I'm very proud of you, as your mom is as well, and just wishing you more success and everything that you seek out. So want to make sure that people know how to get in contact with you to get all these chic designs. So tell us how we can get in contact with you.
Okay. I have a Facebook, which is LJ Avenue. I also have an Instagram, which is lj.avenue. I have a Snapchat. My Snapchat is lana.j, which is LAHNA.j. And we're working on a website, so I don't have a website as of yet.
Okay, that's to be announced. And what's your phone number?
My phone number is 340-226-8620.
And so you make all these custom designs. Is there anything else that you do?
Yes, I also do alterations, whether it is, a dress that may be too big in the waist, or if somebody has a pair of jeans that needs to be hemmed or just taken in. I also do alterations for jeans. I've altered a skirt. I've altered a dress, which was a strapless dress, and I turned it into a high-waisted skirt. So mainly people come to me with things that they want to turn into something else. So there I help them with it, and that's where the customization comes in.
Okay, well, I have some ideas. I have some stuff to bring to you, so we'll be working on that. Your creativity, you can help me turn some things in. So and that's something interesting, because instead of throwing an outfit away, maybe you just change it up, make it into something else. So I'm going to work with you on that. You work with me on that and make that happen. Is there anything else that you want to share with, your peers in regards to, pursuing goals or maybe individuals that's in a high school? Any last words of inspiration?
Yes, well, when you're in high school, yes, it's going to be a lot of work to do, a lot of homework, projects, and I know the teachers sometimes do get on your nerves, but once you get through it and you find something that you love to do and you work on heading towards that goal, then you will feel great about yourself. Always make sure that you have a plan for yourself for the next 2 years, 5 years, so you can see yourself progressing and going somewhere.
Well, you guys, this is Ahlahna Modeste. I mean, she has some amazing idea designs. Definitely make sure to get in contact with her and support her business, support her idea, and let's help make this young lady one of the top designers in the world. Why not? And she's from the Virgin Islands. So let's help make that happen. Get in contact with her and just support her. Thank you so much, Ahlahna, for being on the show.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. I'm so excited for everything you've achieved and everything you're going to achieve. We're definitely going to be following up with you and seeing where your journey takes you. This is going to be sky's the limit. And so thank you for watching I'm Making It Happen. As always, I'm Nykole Tyson. And as always, you can look for us on Facebook at I'm Making It Happen, on YouTube at I'm Making It Happen. And definitely share this video not only will it be a sociable thing to do, but it will help our young men and women here and internationally make things happen for themselves, because making it happen starts from somewhere, and it needs to start from young. And so let's instill these things into our young ones. So here we have young ones that are role models, and we want to use them, because sometimes as adults we try to talk to children and it's not always effective, but their peers have a lot more impact. So definitely share this so that individuals, so our young ones can see their peers making it happen, how they can be productive citizens in our community and make major things happen. So thank you again. As always, continue making things happen, and I'll see you next time.